Hello everyone and welcome to BISP Trainings. Myself Rohit Arya, and in this video we are going to learn about how to create a vendor record and how to create a new contact under an existing vendor record in Oracle NetSuite. So let's begin. Under this we are going to understand what is a vendor, the steps for creating a vendor, and how are we going to create new contact in the existing vendor record. So what is a vendor? A vendor is a general term used to describe any supplier of goods or services. A vendor sells product or services to another company or an individual. In the layman terms, we can say the vendor is the company from whom we purchase any goods or services. So now let's go on our Oracle NetSuite page and see how are we going to create the vendor. This is our Oracle NetSuite homepage. Under this, we will go to the list, hover to the relationships, and hover to the vendors and create new. As you can see, this is the page on which we are going to enter the information for a new vendor. First of all, we will be changing the custom form. Since the name suggests the forms vary from a company to company, you can customize the form as per your requirements. Under this, for this we are going to use the standard vendor form, which is acceptable universally. And in this you can see there are many details marked with the asterisk sign, in which means that these details are mandatory to be filled. So we will proceed by giving the company's name, and you can give the category under which the category the company falls, whether it's a consultant, it's a designing company, it's printing, production, or suppliers. Moving down, you can see under the classification sub tab the primary subsidiary. Primary subsidiary is the main part while creating the vendor, because the subsidiary plays an important role about all the further proceedings which would be incurred under this. So we will be selecting a subsidiary. You can see there are many subsidiaries. You have to choose the right one under which your company falls in. For this we are going to select the UK HQ subsidiary. As you can see, after selecting the subsidiaries, some details have automatically been populated up, like the resource allocation approver, the one who has initiated the vendor creation format. Here you are having many other subtabs like relationships, communication, addresses, and you can fill the details inside them as per your needs and what all is to be needed in. So now we have given the basic informations, the mandatory ones which were needed. We are now going to click save. Now you can see we have got the confirmation that the vendor has been successfully saved. So now just a quick revision about the process. This is a process which we have done. We went to the list, the relationships, and the vendors, and under that we created a new vendor and we entered the required details marked with the asterisk symbol. The additional information which is provided in the fields apart from the mandatory ones are just used to make the form more informative and appealing. And then after we have mentioned the details, we clicked save. So now we will be going on our other topic, that is creating a new contact under the existing vendor record. So for this we are again going to on the list, relationships, vendors. Now here you can see there are many vendors which have been already been built up, so we will be searching our vendor which we have made here. So yes, here it is. Now we are going to click on the view tab next to the name of the vendor and the vendor code. Here you can see the vendor which we have made, the currency which has automatically been populated up by selecting the subsidiary. Here now we are going to add a new contact. As soon as you click the contact button, the new pop-up window pops up, and here you can give the name, the role, and the desired contact information for the new contact details. So here we are going to enter a name. Here you can give the role also as well, whether the person which we are indulging in the contact is the consultant or a decision maker or a primary contact. You can also keep this field empty, there is no issues. The salutation can be made here. Here the job title or the category which you are willing to give for the person. Here you are going to give the email ID, the main phone number if you are having, or the fax number. If you are having a multiple subsidiaries if you have used multiple subsidiaries in your vendor, you have to choose a subsidiary under which you are willing to form the contact information for the vendor. Here we have chosen a single subsidiary, so we will be just keeping it by default. Here you can give the relationship, the address, and other details which are required in it. Now we are going to click save. As soon as you click the save, the contact details have already been saved up in our existing vendor. Taking a quick review what we have done to it, it is here. Like, we created a contact so that the users see the details of the concerned person whom they can contact in the vendor company. It helps in smooth functioning, as well as the details provide ease in communication. The process which we followed was going to the list, relationships and vendors, and then we filled the necessary details and clicked saved. That's all for today's video. Thank you.